Hey everybody. Once again, the question between whether or not something is water Sprite or water Wisteria has come up. So I've shot videos about this in the past, but it never hurts to go over a popular topic like this. There's a lot of confusion between the difference between water Wisteria and water Sprite. And it's actually very simple to tell the difference, and I'm going to show you how right now. Water Sprite, which is what we're looking at, is a species of fern. One of the other common names for it is actually Indian fern. And as a fern, it does not have any kind of woody stem like a traditional stem plant would have. So when you see the new growth generating on the water Sprite here, it will be out on the ends of the actual fronds. You will see little babies developing, and then that's where the roots will start to grow. And of course, as I'm standing here talking about this, so you'll be able to pull entire new plants off of what effectively you could think of as the leaves. In this case, it's a fern, so these are called fronds. But that's where your new growth is going to develop. It's going to actually develop on these soft parts. You're going to get root development, and you're going to get a whole entire new plant that will simply detach from where it develops out on the tip of the leaf. So that's a water Sprite. They can be planted or they can be floated, as you see. And when they float, they give you this nice, beautiful column of roots that hang down into the water. So that is a water Sprite. And I don't have any water Wisteria at the moment, but I do have some Hygrophila, which is sort of similar in the sense that this too is a stem plant. You can see how it has a solid stem with leaves growing off of it. And when new roots develop on this plant, and this would hold true for the water Wisteria as well, you will actually see the new roots developing off of the stem itself. It won't generate any new plants. It will only generate new root growth, and the root growth will come directly off the stem of the plant. Now, you can float water Wisteria, but it would be similar to floating a piece of this temple plant here, and it would just look odd because it is a woody type plant, or a stem type plant. So it's going to have a main stem with roots growing off of it, and it's going to be like a branch lying on its side floating in the water. It's not going to grow up and emergent the way we get this water Sprite. This sort of lays flat across the surface, the roots hang down, and the growth starts going upwards. If you were to float a water Wisteria, again, it would just look like a branch lying across the surface. It would grow, the roots would still develop, it just wouldn't look right. So, water Sprite is a fern, soft plant, new roots develop from the tips of the leaves. Water Wisteria is a stem plant or a woody plant. New roots will develop off of the stem, and the only way you can make new plants without natural propagation is by cutting a stem and treating it like any other woody plant, where you would take a cutting and you would put rooting hormone on it and you would attempt to develop roots off the cut stem. Water Sprite is a fern. Water Wisteria is a woody plant. So there you go. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was informative. Probably a little long-winded, but that's what you always get with me. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. And don't forget, this one here is my angelfish tank. So thanks again. I'll see you real soon.